Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And the counter is on. Floated through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Batistuta. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's always been caught napping. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to... Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for...
He's gone for goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tries to get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. Milan still without a single shot on target. And it's been played. And Batistuta! Neymar. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Great vision. Always onto this. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yamal. Howson getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. Cross from Hakimi. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Played back in. Played in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. De Bruyne. Cleared away. Neymar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Neymar having a look.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Decent hit from there. Donadoni. Nicely shaped ball. Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Well read, nice interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for options for shot, surely! And he hits the net. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So once again, we're underway. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. He's through here. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now he's got space here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Batistuta. Howson attempts a clearance. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe finds himself offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Bojan.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ball is over the line. Rijkaard. Yamal. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
And De Bruyne! And here's Azar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Bojan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bojan. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got chance, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Coming on to replace him is number 27,
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
Takes a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hakim could be shot at goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Mbappe, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Well, they can break here. Always onto this. De Bruyne can get it clear. Vitz. He's shifting through the gears here. Closing in on goal. Harrison did well to stay calm there. DiMarco. Now it's Eze. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, was he ever going to miss that? And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at this real chance! Oh, he's been caught and it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Gerrard. Van Basten. And here's Haaland. Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he'll shoot here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he spark a counter here? Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball. Mateus. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Now it's Hullet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Donadoni. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Basten! Off the post! Oh, he's been this time, surely! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. No way through, so back it comes. Neymar. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. It'll be a throw-in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, Nicely intercepted. Mateus. Messi. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Haaland! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Araujo. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Mateus.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pull it. Van Basten. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Messi might well be...
It's Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in, has another go! And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Van Basten. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is a little undercooked. Milan finding their passes. Guardiol. And that's gone loose. And here's Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Neymar. Numero 9, numero 17.
Shot could be on. Eze! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, a chance for a shot! And that would have won it.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Costa. Takes the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gerrard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Milan looking to pass their way through. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold receives it. Oh, what a class! Crossbar comes to the rescue, and he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement. And here's Eze.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. No luck with that dink over the top. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hullet. And that has found him in acres of space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, that's a little loose. Mbappe. Nice-looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Gerrard. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Costa. Mateus. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! It's their first effort on goal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a searching pass. Mateus. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is a little undercooked. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a little off target. Eze. Milan finding their passes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Messi. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Costa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found the way through. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe gets shoots. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. That's a sharp pass. Now he's off and running. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's going to go a long way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa. That's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played into space. That's been slipped through. Eze. The ball has bounced loose now. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
An instinctive delivery. Well, the clearance is short. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Platini. He has found the way through. Araujo clears it away. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking. Goes for the header! Bardiol can get it clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Some...
And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Costa. Little pass back. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he was alert to it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a great shot at goal! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous. Has a shot! Can he spark a counter here? There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in the... Right card! Chance here to counter. Now it's Bale. Oh, what? And pull it! Donadoni. Mateus. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dink through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pull it, plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's picked his way through. A header! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure
He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. Good read, needed to be. Right card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Messi. Gets a good foot in there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now the cross. And he's there to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Platini. Number 11,
Do it.
Number 17, Messi.
Now it's
Coming on
Bale.
the field,
And it's Bellingham.
Number 6,
And he shoots! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bellingham, he's on it, can he get away? Doué. Milan have it back and can go again. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Nedved. Mbappe! Neymar! Eze.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Costa gets across to intercept that. Eze. Kane. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.